Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning, and I'm ready for a shave. But let me first say real quick that tomorrow I'm getting a new soap, Gusto from Soap Commander. And so Thursday, I got to work day shift, so I'm going to use what should be a very bright, vibrant scent early in that morning. So I'm going to take a one-day break from the soap battle. But on to the Barrister Man soap battle. Day 3, Ferox was the winner yesterday, as it was the day before. And now it's facing Petrichor, the first vegan formula of their soap that I've tried. Can't find any notes about it because it's a discontinued soap. It was a limited run, but everything I've read about it and what my sniffer tells me, it's a very damp earth type of smell. And it really does fit that bill right there. So to pair with it, even though they're two different takes on it, I'm going to do Summer Storm. This is more green, that's a little more earthy. So that's my setup along with my Brad Sear 2-band finest awesome brush. But I've also got another little special treat. Friend Jeff Anderson saw me talking about the mongoose, and we were talking about, with other people about razors and such. And he had his razor, his Cobra, out on loan to Scott Ostermiller and asked me if I'd like to try it. Who am I to say no? I was like, this is awesome. So thank you, Jeff. I'll get into this razor more. Right now it's about the soap. I want to get familiar with this before I do a full-on review with it. And I'll also probably do a side-by-side where I do a mongoose on one side, the Cobra on the other. So, but that'll be a later date. Today's the soap battle. Pouring the bloom water on the knot, shake it off a little bit. This is another one of those scents just from sniffing the bloom water and the bloom soap. And I'm not trying to say they're similar, but they're similar in their, I guess you could say their darkness of Leviathan and Rome. They've all got their different takes to it. Obviously this isn't leather, this is more of a dirty dark smell to it. But it's not where Rome is so intensely dark that, like I said yesterday, I can only use it a couple times a year, and when it's really cold. I don't have that problem so much with the Leviathan, and this I'm already telling is more universal, but still has like I said, a very cool darkness to it. It's very deep, deep dark kind of notes to it. It's not like PA dirt. I smelled that when I was at the lab. It's not of that accord. Almost get like you get the wet, damp ground. I want to say there's oak moss. It's kind of like a mossy type, scent like that. Plenty loaded on here. Rinse the puck real fast. Alright, onto the lather. Like I said, this is their vegan formula. It's a totally new for me. I came across this soap. It was talking with somebody. They told me that, hey, I've still got the diamond we had talked about a while ago. It hadn't sold, so jumped on it and said, hey, I've also got this. I know you like Barrister Man. Would you like it as well? They described the scent to me because they know I like Summer Storm, and I said, hey, why not? Let's give it a shot. In the tub, I could tell I liked it, but and obviously, damp ground, earth, is all going to smell different, depending on the region you're from as well. This obviously smells nothing like the damp ground in Tucson, Arizona. But I've camped and been around all different types of places. So I definitely feel that they've captured that smell. So there's definitely some memories associated with that. Waking up in the deep woods, you know, Boy Scout kind of type stuff like that, in your tent, walking out and smelling that, picking up a rock that's got that mossy kind of smell to it with a little bit of dirt on it, kind of evokes those memories. But onto the Cobra. Beautiful looking razor, like I said, just shines. So let's see how I do with it. Oh, it's a, got the Pro Super loaded in there. I didn't find the blade too hard to load. I watched Scott's video, the Clean Shavers video on how to load it. So that was definitely helpful. So far I'm really enjoying it. It's nice and smooth. But like I said, I'll get into a side-by-side with it later. And on pass 2, hopefully I'll remember to do a slickness. What I can say is this soap is, the intensity of the scent is staying present at all times. I don't find it offensive at all. Steal a word that Scott used. It seems like this it's very intuitive. The angle, everything about the use of that razor so far. Yeah, obviously a damp earth smell is not going to be something everybody wants to smell like. Or put on their face. As the Shave Tank mentioned yesterday in his video, he gave me a little shout out, but he also mentioned how, like me, he is somebody who shaves on emotion when it comes to what you use, things like that. So a scent like this definitely brings about those emotions. And as I'm shaving, it's telling me this would be a hard battle. It's two different, completely different scents. You got the vibrant vetiver of sorts of Ferox, and you got this really earthy scent here. Very nice slickness. I will try to compare it tomorrow, but very, very nice. There's no issues there at all. It's exactly what I would expect from Barrister and Man. It does feel like I could possibly head shave with this, so I may just try that. Not today, of course. That's why there was a hair right on the end. It's tickling my nose. I was like, why is my nose tickling? unlike so with Rome, that had to be a cold weather soap to me, really. And I felt once again that Leviathan is more of a fall. The heat yesterday made it not the perfect match for that day. It's still really hot out. It's humid out today, so this scent really fits that bill today. Alright. So I definitely have my work cut out for me today with judging of this. The soaps were ready for this battle, but I don't know if the referee is. It's really hard too. It's just you guys are getting my first impression of this soap as well. So that alone makes it very, very difficult. So I'm taking it all in, but it also makes it fresh, for lack of a better phrase. Because I don't have any preconceived notions of it. There's no emotional attachment other than exactly what I'm getting right now. Against the grain, here we come. It does shade very similar to, Scott mentioned it too, the injector. Just kind of the feel for it, the angle. It also does come in that little, right about there, the box, but once again I'll get into that in the review. Really digging this set. Let's see where I am at. A little touch up there, but a little spot right there, but not bad. A little chin spot, that will bother me. I tend to touch my chin quite a lot. All right, I am going to pause this real quick, do my cleanup for the sake of time. Be right back. All right, I am back, and I know it's not about the razor, but I didn't get a single weeper, and I have an unbelievably smooth shave. So I am extremely impressed with this razor. I look forward to using it some more, and I fear for my pocketbook. So, the real reason people are watching today, Ferox Petrichor. It's tough. Right away, citrus hit. Vetiver, but the citrus is definitely the most prominent note. Like I said, it does switch over more to the vetiver as you're using it. The Petrichor has just a nice earthiness to it, but it's not overly. It's got a darkness to it, but it's not so deep that it makes you kind of like revolting, where it's like, oh, that's too hard. Like kind of what a lot of people think with Rome, but a lot of people love that too. It's tough because I'm trying to not think about it just being springtime right now, or summer. This is really good. It's hard citrus, but there's something really comforting about Petrichor. It's just goes back to the emotion, but also just the blending of it, because that's a very tough scent, in my opinion, to pull off without either becoming so offensive or making it too vanilla. And I don't mean scent-wise, but just too bland. So I think they've done a really good job of balancing that out and making sure you get that richness of the earth, the wetness, the oak moss type smell, but without going on polar opposites. So for the blending reason and the emotions that it invokes, but putting most of the emotions aside, but mainly that scent blend, surprisingly, Petrichor is the winner. Honestly, I thought Ferox was going to possibly make it all the way to the end of Seville. So this to me is an upset. I am very shocked. I'm going to start putting on my summer storm. I was very pleased because honestly it was a throw-in soap. And now putting the summer storm on, I get the greeny aspect of the earth with the rain. So it's kind of turning into a very nice combination, and I really like the way those play together. I always say that's separate of the battle. But if you can find Petrichor, I highly suggest it. I know it, I think it was the fall last year is when it went out of stock, September, I think, roughly. So if you can find a puck, and that's something that sounds interesting, I highly suggest you check it out. I know I'm going to cherish this puck a lot. So God bless everyone. Tomorrow, we've got Vetiver Santal, upside down, but so that'll be coming up tomorrow. So everybody stay tuned. I'll probably still use the Cobra again tomorrow. I had such a great shade with it today. So God bless, and we'll catch you tomorrow.